We've been 6 years in this position. We've been 6 years going back and forth, and we've spent a ton load of money.
I'll be honest, I'm nervous for this game. I don't normally admit that, but
I feel like if the team scores first against us, it's going to be so difficult to win because we don't have that firepower.
I have to back the boys. I'm all in. I'll always back my team. And no matter how it happens, if it's a bad performance we win, I don't care. Hi, welcome back to AFTV. Joins for the preview. It's red versus blue under the North London lights. Everyone's going to come here and park the bus. Let's hope Arsenal can show some fight. That's all I'm going to say. It's a 5:30 p.m. kickoff this Saturday at the Emirates in the Premier League. I've got Gunnar Lee. Sometimes can be... That's strong opinions, controversial at times. We have positive Dan from Gunnar's Therapy. Can be quite positive at times. So we're going to break it down. I've just landed. Literally, I ain't got to watch. A couple hours ago, I'll come straight here to do the preview of you guys.
Come on, man.
I don't know if you're going to make me feel better about what I saw yesterday and what I'm going to see going forward, or make me feel even worse. I lost my wallet. It hasn't been a good start to the day or yesterday. So let's start. Let's go.
Anyone that finds it, there's a lot of money in there, so
shut up. Shut up. There's no money in there. We're broke.
There's a tracker in there.
There's a tracker in there. There is a tracker in there. It's not working. Gunnar Lee, let's start with you before I come to that. How are you feeling first? Let's get thoughts and feelings. Obviously, off the back of last night, wasn't it? Yeah, last night's performance. Where are you at looking headed to this game?
Do you know what? It's so hard because, look, I know people sometimes think I'm a bit annoying with some of my opinions because I can be quite harsh, but it's hard because I feel like we're still going to win the league. So you have to be very measured in your criticism. But do you know what it feels like to me, right? And I was saying this to my dad yesterday. It just feels like I'm just about to take my GCSEs. I'm taking my exams, and I get B's and C's, right?
Not bad.
That's not bad. But if I had a tutor for 3 years and I still get B's and C's, you should expect a little bit more whilst going to school, right?
Okay.
So it's still good. But
It's a tutor, Mikel.
You just need a bit more. And when I relate that back to Arsenal, with the money we've spent, with the backing and support we've had, I just expect a little bit more from this team and these players. And I go to like the players and the wages that some of these players are on and sort of like the amount of support they get, and there's so much that they get, and we're not seeing the performances, in my opinion. So there's so many ways to skin the cat because we're going to get the results. So we're going to hopefully get these trophies at the end of the season. But are we just masking what's going on? I don't know. So it's very hard. But listen, yesterday's performance wasn't great at all. Yeah. But we can still kind of turn it around when we come back here next week.
Oh, Daniel, your thoughts and feelings. You've seen the media. You've seen Martin Keown defending us, I'm sure. You've seen, all the pundits and people saying we're boring and it's not good to watch. You lot can't enjoy what you're watching. Worst champions if you win it. All this. Where are you at ahead of this game? Are you caring?
Yeah, I'll touch on that first. I love all that.
Yeah, so do I.
I actually love it.
I'm enjoying it.
I actually love it. I love it more than anything when we score from a corner. I love rattling rival fans. I love them being rattled. I love them being pissed off. Listen, you want to be hated. You look at all the great teams. They're hated.
Yeah.
You need to be hated. Listen, we were a soft touch. Everyone's second favourite team, Arsenal. Arsenal play the best football.
Yeah.
But deep down, we had a soft underbelly.
Yeah.
And let's have it right. 5-1, 6-0 on Wenger's thousandth game.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We were in the mud.
Yeah.
Like we were boys that played good football. And Arteta, when he first came in, 2022-23, after a few years, our first title race, some of the best football we've seen. Ultimately, we ended up with nothing. We weren't strong enough. We didn't have enough leaders, and that's what we got criticised for. And now we have leaders, and also they said we couldn't win ugly, and now we win ugly, and now we're being criticised. Now listen, I'm all for it for the other rival fans. You've got to say something. There's not much you can say, so you're clinging on to something. But from our own fans, I don't like to see it personally. Now listen, the football's not the best. It's nowhere near as bad as people are making out. Right now, performances aren't so good. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Right? And yesterday again was a poor performance.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka have come out and backed quite a lot.
We're gonna have to talk about him.
That was probably one of his worst games in an Arsenal shirt. So look,
which can happen, and it's allowed. It's allowed to happen. But
go on, carry on.
And I think so many things that Dan said, I do agree with. And then again, I'm obviously it's his point to speak on. But I do think you're allowed to have a bad performance.
Right.
The problem that I'm having with Saka is I don't see any real improvement in his overall game.
Yeah.
When I see Elise yesterday or 2 days ago, I see a real genuine step up. Now, of course, it's easy to make a step up when you're at Crystal Palace in comparison to being at Arsenal since 17. Oh yeah, it's of course. So it's quite hard to do that. So it's just hard. But I mean, obviously, you know, I didn't want to kind of
No, you can jump in, of course. You can jump
that
in.
was my only thing. I think so many points. I agree. I actually don't mind the whole rattling of fans because people are worried about how we play. Who cares? But I just think we just expect a little bit more for what we have on show when we've had 6 years, 7 years under this manager. And again, I haven't got a problem. Like, I've had my ups and downs with him, but you would expect a bit more for the time he's been here and the money he's spent. That's all I'm thinking. Come on, go out and dominate games. You know, I'm not expecting you to do what Bayern Munich did to Atalanta. No way. But come on, you've got so much artillery in front of you, and you look like you're just firing blanks. That's all.
The thing is, though, Bayern Munich, like, look at them. Big, massive result.
They will look
I know it was in the league phase. We beat them 3-1. Yeah. Atletico Madrid put 5 past Tottenham. We beat them as well. And listen, I think when we play them sort of teams, we're going to have a different structure. We're not going to get blown away like these Atalantas or Spurs. We are the team that Bayern Munich will not want to face Arsenal. Yeah. None of them will want to face Arsenal in this Champions League. But moving on to Everton, the Everton game, right?
Yeah.
It's a huge game. It's a massive game. Now, Everton have got the 4th best away record.
There we go.
In the Premier League,
there
right?
We go.
And since David Moyes went there, they've actually got the second best.
There you go.
Right?
7 wins away.
In the last 10 away games, they've only lost 1.
Yep, correct.
And do you know what another thing is, right?
Correct.
They've got ultimately they play a back 4, but they play like 4 centre backs. So you're going to deal with the crosses, easy peasy. Yep. I don't want to see us. It gets so frustrating at the Emirates. Cross when you're playing against 2 big lumps. We've done it against Palace here, and they just kept clearing it. I don't want to see Arsenal just crossing it because it won't work. How I feel the game may be won.
Go on.
Is by a long shot.
Okay.
And I hope we do take some long shots because Everton have not conceded 1 goal from a set piece away from home.
Dan's come with
not 1 goal.
I know. Oh yeah, big up.
Serious.
Big up.
Not 1 goal.
He's come with all the facts.
This Everton side, right? They are tough to beat. They've got the lowest possession. The lowest, 20th, rock bottom for when they go and play away. Yeah, like you said, they've got 7 wins
away from home.
4 draws and only 3 losses.
Do you know where that comes back to, Dan? And those stats were great.
Yeah,
that was serious. But I think that comes back to the original point that we were speaking about. This game in the Champions League, you need star quality.
Yeah.
You need that bit of stardust. You need that magic. And are we going to have our players? Is Saka going to step up? Are we going to get that little bit of creativity from Madueke? Odegaard, if he's going to be back. Eze, this game is going to show if you are a baller or not, because you need to step up. This is the prototypical type of game for you, because this is the moment where we're going to need that little bit of ingenuity,
100%,
something different. And again, when we go back to the Champions League game, the reason why we get a bit worried is because in those games you need that stardust. You need a Vini moment. You need that 3rd goal against Man City that Valverde scored. You need that bit of quality. That's all I'm saying. Goal. So I just think when we talk about all of these things, it always comes back to the same point.
I'll be real though, Lee. I'm not sure we're going to get it. You know?
Yeah, do you know what?
Right?
The worst thing is, you've all been speaking. I've looked at all the numbers as well, the stats, and for context, so everyone's clear. So in the last 6, we've beaten Everton. We've drawn 2. We've won 4. They have
horrible 0-0 last year, man.
Horrible. They have got the 2nd best away record this season, and we're top, by the way, with 9.
No, they've got the 4th best away record this season.
Do you know what?
Since David Moyes,
I'm sorry. I'm sick of. Listen, again, great stats, but I'm sick of it. There's only 5 teams in this league that have really something to really fight for. Us and Man City and the 3 bottom 3 teams.
Well, no, to be fair though, Everton, they could actually finish in the Champions League.
Right, they're in 8th.
My point is, who's really striving for something?
100%.
Yeah, we are.
Us and Man City.
Yeah, we are.
And then the 3 teams at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So it's Nottingham Forest, Burnley have probably gone. Nottingham Forest, Wolves.
They're still fighting though. Yeah.
And but you get my point. You get my point, right? So all of these stats are fantastic. If Arsenal care about winning this league, you go out and win it.
But
I don't want to care.
We have to win. It's
It's
just how we're going to win.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't see.
I don't care anything about Everton away.
You're right. No, you're right. The purist fan that says, "Listen, go and win again."
I think it's going to be difficult.
And I agree. I can't really see. This sounds so bad, but of all the games you might see a slip up or banana skin, this will probably be the one. They don't concede from corners.
So, like you said, look, you're tired. Look at your eyes. Look how tired you are.
I'm mashed up. I didn't have time for him to do
I don't think the players have lost their wallets. They probably had a better sleep than you as well, right? But listen, they've travelled already to Germany. They're coming back. They're going to be playing Everton, who've had a whole week rested.
Game.
It's going to be a tough game. Last year it was a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. But as Gunnar said, these players, they've still got a chance now. Gyökeres, Saka, this is the business end of the season.
Yeah,
if Saka goes on a madness now and gets us a couple of winners in the next 2 games, scores 2 against Everton, gets an assist and then scores against Leverkusen, do you know what I mean? It'll be remembered better for this season.
Saka had a day off yesterday as well.
Yeah,
So
exactly. He did have a day off.
He's as free as anything.
He did.
He's as free as
But what do we think?
Wait, hold on.
Is it
Right,
time for?
right, right.
Would you start him? Would you
Yeah,
start
that's the
him?
question. Would you?
No.
Wow,
Because
really?
the last time we started Madueke against Forest, he was awful.
But
I
do you
think
know
coming
what?
on, he's good.
Do you
as
know
an
what? Do you
impact
know what?
player.
Do you know what? We know who's going to start, right? So
Yeah.
this is all null and void, I believe. But my point is that. Do you remember the game we played against? What was it? Was it the last group game where Madueke scored
Club
that banger?
Brugge.
Yeah, I was there.
Bang.
I was at that.
Two
Two
banger.
bangers.
Next
30
game
goals.
doesn't start.
Yeah.
I don't think he got any minutes.
Yeah.
My thing is as well.
I
Like
think he scored against Leeds and didn't start the
He
next
didn't
game.
start the
either.
next game. And again, I think Arteta's been a lot better with his rotation.
He
but
has. He's
I do think
subbing
he
Saka
can
is
sometimes just when a player's in form, give him that moment. Yesterday, Eze made that mistake. If Odegaard was literally ready to play this game tomorrow, or sorry, on Saturday, we know that Eze's not going to, because he made the mistake on the corner, because he let his man go. I know what's going to, so my thing is as well, like,
I think
just
we
feel
need
like
Odegaard for
sometimes
Champions League, by the way.
you do, but I
really
think like
do.
when you just Arteta, just be a little bit more understanding, because when there's certain players that make a mistake, you don't treat them the same way. So it's as I said, look, it's hard. It's hard.
You see with our attack though,
Yeah.
is it that our attack is just not good enough, right? So Arteta has gone this way more pragmatic compared to in previous seasons. So he's thinking, this is the way I'm going to win it with this specific team. I know we spent loads of money, but you look at the team, it's just there's not that, the fluidity isn't there.
Yeah, it's not there.
Right? However, we're winning games in different ways this season. And if we keep winning like that, which everyone's saying is not sustainable, Ryan famously says it, we're 43 games in now.
Yeah, that's what I
and
said
we're
to him.
fighting on all
Said
four
if-
fronts. So far, it is sustainable. And people were saying to me on my channel, after, it's only 16 games, it's only 20 games, it's only 25. We're now here at 43 games. Listen, go and get the win against Everton. Just get the win.
It's
I don't care how
tough,
you
man.
get
It's
it.
tough.
Just
though,
get the
Dan,
win.
right?
And listen, just
go,
once. You know what? They play West Ham away after going to Madrid and losing like that at 8 o'clock after us. If we win and put the pressure on them, 10 points, it could
Do you
be
know what
a
it is,
massive
though,
day
right?
in the title
I
race.
think every competition is different because we have to win. So it's
Yeah.
not about not losing. So in the Champions League, yesterday's
course.
result wasn't
Yeah.
that bad, was it? But if we had that result tomorrow,
We'd have been throwing the kitchen
sorry,
sink
for
out.
Saturday, I'm telling you, it's a head loss.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be here on Saturday. So
Same.
me, I'm thinking, right, you're right, just go and win. But
It's not that simple, though.
It's not that simple. You've got to have that momentum to say, do you know what? We can go away to these grounds. We've got to go away to Crystal Palace. We
Yeah.
know what they're going to be on. We know what these.
But
teams are gonna
ultimately,
be on.
would you
So-
rather a great performance than we drew or a shit performance?
No, I
Excuse
knew.
my language.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's fine, it's
hold on,
fine.
Again,
and we
but
get
why
the win.
why do we? Okay, all right, you're right. But why do we need to choose? We've been 6 years in this position. We've been 6 years going back and forth, and we've spent a ton load of money.
But we
it is
know
crunch
us,
time now, though.
and we know us, and we know our
I
club.
remember
We know what's
I
gonna
remember
happen.
Man City when they were blitzing teams, and we were into 23, 24, and I think they went to Burnley or someone, and they got a 1-0 jammy win.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
that business end of the season now, which everyone keeps telling us when we're going to grumble. And throughout the years, you have to win. Just do anything to win, and that's what we need to do.
So, are you
Saturday.
playing the same team tomorrow? Are you playing Saka? Are you
That's the
playing-
strongest team, by the way.
'Cause
But wait,
there's no
it
trust
didn't
on
look
that.
like it, but that.
Are you playing Madueke? And are you playing Havertz up front? Sorry, I'm just taking.
No, this is
Look,
good. This is good. I'm tired.
The reason why I would get Eze in is because I think we may be. We
Well,
may
there's
have,
no Odegaard
We
in
need
it.
magic. We need some sort of.
no,
he
we may
is-
be resorted to taking a long shot, and Eze's got that long shot in his locker.
So would you play Eze on the left and then put Havertz in the 10 role? Is that what you're saying?
That's a good idea. That is a very good idea, to be fair. You know what? I like that idea because I like bringing Martinelli on. I like the fact that we can bring Martinelli and Madueke on. They both come on against Bayern Munich, didn't they?
Yeah.
I got a goal and assist. I think they're very good, as Arteta likes to call them, as finishers.
He needs a physical midfield. He needs someone back
Do you
combative
know what?
in the midfield.
That,
He's
Ga-
might,
that
so he might need
Ghana,
that.
that Ghana,
Bro.
look, shout out Ghana because
Yeah.
he is a top player.
Bro.
Honestly, he
yeah,
is the
yeah,
next
yeah.
Declan Rice. Trust me, he is a
that's
brilliant,
a big statement.
No, he's a brilliant player. I'll be surprised if he ain't on that plane to the World Cup. He is a top player.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you need.
So you're right,
You need a
we're gonna
combative
need that.
midfield. You need Havertz. You need Rice, and you're gonna need, and probably there's Mendy. And
But
then,
can Havertz? I mean, he's just come back from an injury. He came back from 2 previous in the season. He's broken down.
Yeah.
Can he play 2 games in 3 days? Days, sorry. What about Gyökeres? I mean, Eze. He's not really stood up.
I know.
And he keeps saying, Business end, he steps up. He's not done it. Business end, he steps up. He's not done it.
But
So-
he did get the 2 goals against Tottenham.
Oh,
but,
come
you
on,
know,
man. I mean,
it's
that's,
still.
I mean, that's like playing under fives, isn't it?
No, it counts. But my thing is, I came onto this preview. I hope people are watching can kind of feel the energy, hoping for. I'll be honest, I'm nervous for this game. I don't normally admit that,
I'm
but
very
I just feel like Everton. They. If I look at the last
Especially
results,
if they were to score first.
Oh,
mate.
no, that's a long day. Long
It's
day.
like, I feel like if a team scores first against us, it's going to be so difficult to
So
win
difficult.
because we don't have that firepower.
And the pressure as well, that will start to build.
But in
Also-
saying that though, Sissel, sorry to cut
Go on,
you,
go
we
on.
have scored over 100 goals now, 101
Yeah,
goals.
yeah,
so
correct,
the
correct.
goals are there, you know, we're just, they come in different ways. And
scored the most goals in
I
the
feel
league so
like
far.
obviously our best part of our form was probably earlier on in the season.
Yeah.
In October, around that time, was probably
Yeah.
our.
I just go back to the game when we played at their place. Like it was 1-0, and if I'm honest, it weren't like we weren't
Exactly, it was
great
a Gyökeres
then.
penalty, yeah.
Then there was a draw. The game, the last year, 1-1, and then there was a 0-0. Like we always do.
Who knows?
fuck
They
up.
might surprise us.
That's
They might
see, that's
surprise
what I
us.
want to see.
We've got to
You want to
start-
see us as
listen,
battered.
We have to start well.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah, it's
we
a
used
good
to
point.
start well.
Do you know what?
We
do you know
don't
what,
start
though? It's
well.
so,
This
do you
is
know
what
what?
it is.
I always say, why is it that Arteta's teams, they waste 45 minutes?
I don't know. That's true.
Grinds my gears knowing that we've got a whole 90 minutes, but we almost kind of like do the feeling out.
Scored
Like
most of
boxing.
our goals from 45th to 60th
But
minute.
what, like, why? Like, why can't we just take the emphasis on and try and put our foot into the game first and then go forward with it? It's weird, man. So
What?
and yeah, you're right, man. It's just an Arsenal thing, man.
Let's
It's just an Arsenal
let's get score predictions, because I think it felt like therapy. We've
did.
kind of just all our emotions we've just kind of explained of
because-
how we're
because-
feeling right now as
because
fans.
Guna's therapy,
Guna's
yeah, that's
therapy,
why.
of
There you
course.
go,
So
there you go,
we've
man.
let out all our emotions and feelings. I'm not too confident, but I have to back the boys. I'm all in. I'll always back my team. And no matter how it happens, if it's a bad performance we win, I don't care. Let them hate, let them moan, let them talk about it. But Arsenal, I don't think you will surprise me on Saturday, but if we get a 4-0, 5-0, amazing. That'll be the dream. But let's go score predictions. Go on then, Gunley, talk to me. Oh, Jesus, this is where it goes.
I'm gonna say a nervy 2-0. Last minute will be 1-0 to the
2-0, it's not bad.
85th minute, and then it will be 2-0 in
bad.
the end. I believe.
I'll go right to left. I'm going to go 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be an enjoyable watch. But a moment of brilliance. I think you're right to say, like I said, the corners, they've conceded the fewest from corners and set pieces. So
Not
that's
one, not
there you
zero
go.
away from home.
So there you go. So that's not going to be, I mean, in all season though,
All season,
they're the
yeah.
fewest.
Yeah.
So set pieces aren't going to get us out of it tomorrow. I think the Noni Madueke penalty got us out in the Champions League. I don't think that'll happen as well because they're defensively resolute. Maybe a long shot. Maybe Gyökeres. I don't know. I'm going to go Gyökeres 1-0.
Penalty
Dan.
maybe. I'm going to go 1-0 as well. 1-0
Yeah.
to the Arsenal. Listen, if it's 1-0 to the Arsenal, I'll be absolutely buzzing. We go 10 points clear, and it's not going to be an easy game for Man City. This is the thing. It's not good. They're not in good form.
I wanna
They are in good
ask
form.
you. I want to
apart
ask
from
both of you a
yesterday,
question as well.
Go on.
If we draw tomorrow,
It's not the end of the world.
league done for you.
No chance.
No, it's not, no way.
No way in hell.
For you, I know in your head,
way,
you'll be
bro. Listen,
you'll be going mad.
I think we get more points from now to the end of the season. More points than City. Simple as that. Yeah. I still think City. I think they could slip up against West Ham. I think they'll drop points against Chelsea. I still see City dropping points. I see us getting more points between now and the end of the season than City, and we're already 7 clear. They may win their game in hand. I think we win the league by 3 or 4 points.
This is a huge game. Oh, I think every game we do previously say it's a big game, but this one, I think the running that we kind of have, this one could be a potential banana skin, but I hope it's not. I've gone 1-0, you've gone 1-0, you've gone 2-0.
They might surprise us, man.
It could be 5.
Listen, what I like about it, it's a
5-30.
It's a 5:30
kickoff.
It's a 5:30 kickoff, right? Everyone's going to be in the boozers. Everyone's going to have a little spring in their step, you know.
Are we all going to be there? We're all there as well.
We're all there,
You
mate.
lot better
Come on, man,
sing
we're
your
all
hearts
there.
out, bro.
Come on,
We
man.
better get behind these
Wait,
boys.
do you know what? I hate when people do this. Why do we have to be the one? Go out and entertain us.
No,
Go out. Why
I
do we
know.
have to be the always
Nah,
the
we're in.
momentum shifters
We're
here?
back. We're all the
Why
way,
do we
giving
have
it all.
to be ones that? No, it's
An
twofold.
early
It's
goal,
twofold.
an early
It's
goal.
twofold.
Yeah, it's twofold. It's
five-
both. It's
right.
both.
Knowing it's
It's both.
5:30, we should be on it.
I'm
But
there.
they should be on it.
Yeah,
100%.
Come on, bro. Like they got fucking good time
know they
to
were leading,
win.
I know.
Come on.
All right.
Why is it
Go out there, fight for the badge. Go on,
Why
win us
is
the
it
Premier
us?
League.
You're making
Come
it
on.
seem like I can, like, come on.
No,
we
we
can,
do,
though,
we
we
can.
can, though.
No, we can.
Listen, one
Remember-
thing, sometimes, yeah, even Robbie comes out and he goes, I thought the fans were fantastic today.
Yeah, no, he
and I'm like,
transmits, bro.
I don't
Oh,
know
no,
if they
no.
were today, yeah.
Dan,
Sometimes.
you know, right? If you was on that pitch, there's nothing stopping you.
No, 100%.
You
I
might
hear
not
it.
win, but it's
listen,
not
but
to do
we
with
need to be
effort.
behind
Do
them
you know
to
what
do
it
that.
is? Do you know what it is? Yeah, sometimes on a 3:00 game on a Saturday at home to a Brentford or whatever, it's like we're fighting for a league title, and I don't know if it's the nerves that everyone's so nervous. Perhaps that's what it is, or what they're watching isn't like fulfilling them with confidence. Because the crowd here a couple of seasons ago was and listen, on the big games it does come alive, and like Gunali says, when we see like Aston Villa 4-1, you know, there has been some good games here at the Emirates, Spurs and Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and the crowd, Atletico Madrid was one of the best it was all season. But that's, again, like Gunali said, we were seeing goals, we were seeing good football, front foot football. So hopefully we see that. Like he said, it takes, give us a bit, we'll give it back, we'll be your 12th man, go out, get the 3 points. And I remember Arsenal, Tony Adams, where's that statue? It's over there somewhere.
Over there.
When he scored against Everton and we won the league.
Yeah.
Listen, we won't win it, but we'll go 10 points clear, and we'll have one hand on it. So go and do it.
People, that is it for the preview. A lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Let's hope Arsenal win this Saturday. We'll see you again soon. Like the video on your way out. Take care. I'm going to bed.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andre from Oxford Natural. If you're looking to make a change, improve metabolism, energy, sleep, take Optimum Day and Optimum Night.
These have helped me so much in my weight loss journey. The Optimum Day helps you with your metabolism burn during the day, and the Optimum Night helps you to have a good night's sleep. These have been brilliant for me. And if you're interested,
Take our 90-day challenge.
click the link in the description and you can get 70% off with your first order.